What's going on, guys? Dots here, and today's video is going to be a quick rotation guide for Polly's Forest. The goal for these rotation guides is to be quick and to the point, showing you everything you need to know about a grind spot in as little time as possible. Now, before we head out to grind, we need to make sure our character is set up with the right buffs so that we are optimizing our time spent grinding. If you're new and don't know what those buffs are, I have a guide listed in the description below that will explain this topic in depth. But before we get started on today's guide, I do just want to thank today's sponsor, eWin Racing. I have used eWin Racing's products now for about 4 years, and so I've put in hundreds and hundreds of hours in their desk chairs. I had their original champion chair for a solid 3.5 years, but when they told me, hey, we have an upgraded version of the chair that you're using, I of course wanted to try it. So I've been using this new version for a couple of months, and it is definitely a big step up over the previous one. For example, like the headrest here is magnetic, so you don't have like all the buckles and straps hanging off your chair. It just sticks right to it, and you can adjust it however you want. You can ascend and descend the chair. You could rock on the chair. You could obviously adjust the tilt of the back if you want to. But to me, one of the biggest things that stood out was the quality of the leather on the chair compared to the older version. So if you look, I mean, I think the camera picks it up really well. You can tell that this is nice leather, and it is, especially compared to like their older versions. This is a big step up. And my favorite thing is the fact that this is perforated. Having perforated leather, to me at least, makes a really big difference in keeping me cool. So I think it's a really nice thing to have. But you guys can pick up any of their products. You've used the links in the description below for 30% off. And so there's really never been a better time to hop into one of their chairs or grab one of their desks. So again, link in the description below. Use code DOTS at checkout. All right, guys, so now that we are back from the ad break, let's get into the rotation guide for Polly's Forest. So Polly's Forest is one of the best new player grinding spots in the game, not only just for the money that you can make here, but from the experience that you can get, both skill and for character, is really, really good. Now, Polly's has a bunch of grind spots and like loops and stuff that you can do, but I'm going to show you guys one today that I would recommend. Now, in terms of taking a look at the in-game menu and going over some details about the spot, the location of the spot is going to be actually just northwest of Grana is where you're going to find, excuse me, no, this way, not Grandia, Grana. You can see it's slightly northwest of Grana. And then you're going to require 160 AP, 250 DP, so not that tough on the requirements here. The mob type here will be Kama Sylvian. It is not an Elvia spot. And in terms of trash versus RNG, this is mostly for your trash items, these mushrooms that you're going to be getting. So that level 2 gauge will be really, really useful here. You can get some other good stuff here as well. Like if you get the Manos Craftsman close to drop, that's absolutely fantastic. But your main bread and butter here is going to be the trash. And this is not going to be an Agris spot. Now, where you are going to, and the benefit though of this of being a Kama Sylvia spot is that you can get a lot of coffers here too, which is always a good thing. Now, in terms of where you're going to want to put your tent, I have myself set just west of like this little bend in the river here. So I'll kind of show you guys where I am. And then you can see there's like a hill here. There's a flat spot right here where you can put your tent and park your horse, where the monsters actually won't attack you. All right, guys, so now we're going to get into the rotation itself. So we have our tent right here. I like to go up the hill and start at this pack up here. So I hit this pack, these guys, this pack to the right. Then I hit these guys over here, snake to the left, pick up this pack, these bunch of mobs over here, snake back to the right, grab this pack, pick up these 2 packs right here, then go along the edge, this pack, this pack, this pack, this pack, and then big jump over here to the edge, grab these 3 packs over here, and you have these guys, this pack, this pack, and then it's just all these guys over here. So you just bounce between bang, bang, these guys, you got these guys, and then you just go back up the hill, and just like that, you're at the beginning of the rotation. It's just one nice little circle where you're bouncing in between all of the packs that you have around. Very easy rotation. No mechanics to worry about here at Polly's Forest. So overall, it's should be a fairly easy spot. It's a great spot to grind for new players, especially on seasons. Polly's is a fantastic spot to be at. So that's it, guys. Very easy guide today. Hopefully you did find it helpful. If you did, I appreciate if you left a like on the video. If you have any questions for any reason, feel free to leave a comment below and subscribe for more MMORPG guides and gameplay. So thank you all so much for stopping by. I do very much appreciate it. As always, I'm Dots Gaming, and I'll see you all next time.